It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Triston McKenzie makes his big league debut right after this. Into the box now, number 15. He will lead this one off
today.
Leading
off the afternoon for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Oscar Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Gonzalez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Ball one, no strike. Ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2-1, nobody out, and a 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
3-1 the countdown. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there. He's out. Trying to take second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bader is there. 2 down. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez.
The third
base switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult seeing a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
That's into the gap and should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Into the box now, Josh Naylor, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching.
Count is 2-1.
Ramirez at second with 2 down. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive it.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Riding in, Cam Gallagher, runner in scoring position with 2 guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. lifted into center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the fourth.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Correa.
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and one. Correa, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
We'll try again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Correa retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
Up next for Minnesota,
hitter.
Sean Obradovich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, number 22.
Number 22.
Cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Dan Robinson will swing it from the left side right here.
Robinson.
Set, here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside the zone.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Stepping up now, Alex Healy.
The left fielder, Alex Healy.
First delivery to him on the way. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores. At the plate, Colby Obradovich. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame.
Obradovich.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And
Count 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set and the 2-2 waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan
Leading off for Cleveland.
First offering on its way.
Ryan.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. McKenzie is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he should be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off-speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Designated hitter. Oscar.
Set and the pitch.
Gonzalez.
A high fastball is in there.
0-1. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel to first.
The 0-2. Popped up. Correa over to his right, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Harrison Bader set to lead off the home half of the second.
Harrison.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. McKenzie has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization and what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball,
outside
1
for
strike.
a ball, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Bader gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first down.
The third baseman.
Ready now, Tim Koo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Runners on first with 1 down. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Now, a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Runner on first with 2 away.
One ball, one
strike. High, 1-1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Fouled off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And the runner will get back standing. Away. Now a move over to third. Just keeping him floating. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And we'll go to short play to the top. In now, Andres Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Andres.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in 1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Stepping in, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 4-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lane Thomas.
Lane.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Healy comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the throw in gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Number 36.
Ready for another chance? Cam Gallagher flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. McKenzie generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games and futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Sean Obradonga.
Leading off.
They'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, number 22. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Looks like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Jimenez is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dan Robinson.
Yeah.
He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-1 game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Into right field. That's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Alex Healy drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-1.
And that misses 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Now in the box, Brian Rose.
Leading off for Cleveland, the shortstop.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here it comes.
been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if his start will continue to run downhill.
Here's the 0-2. And in for a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with the leadoff single. Striding into the box, Oscar Mercado.
The center fielder, Oscar
Mercado. Pitch coming, here it is. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Ball, that's
and that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Runners on the move for second. On the line, that's a base hit. Now batting, number 15 comes in 1-2 with that home run he hit earlier from the stretch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 6-2. Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Gonzalez.
Oscar Gonzalez.
Stephen Oker answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Lay off behind fastball. A little over anxious that time. Hit the ball and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates the man. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing that pitch on the field.
And this is taken inside of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. First pitch on his way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up looking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in.
And not in time as the run scores. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
What a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Franklin and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016 and just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that out.
The first baseman, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Flying towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Colby. They'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. He's off 1-0. it's 2-0.
No strike.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. The next twin up, Harrison Bader.
Number 12. Harrison.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. And no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. Credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And it's fouled away.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Darren Obradovich.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Obradovich.
Fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. Mercado racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, Tim Cool. Now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in once again, Cam Gallagher. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Number 36, Cam Gallagher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Bader is there and he has it for the out. Standing in,
now
Ryan Rose. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado.
There
Pulled off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Striding forward now is the DH. Oscar Gonzalez. See what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first
The
out.
designated hitter,
Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Obradovic. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off.
Ball.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Mercado ranging back, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So stepping in, number 22. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
D-Rod.
In the dirt here.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Obradovic, the runner at second with 1 away. Bounce to first. Nail it right there. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Dan Robinson. Set, here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Daniel Kalu gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. That's popped up. In foul ground, but this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Bader has a play. 1 down. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
0-1, no play.
1-0. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Ready with the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Obradovic scoops it up. Take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate. Josh Naylor. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Lays off 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in, Alex Healy. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Healy.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bounce towards the second baseman. Jimenez charging in on it. And that's the first out. Stepping in, Colby Obradovic. The first baseman 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Outside, that's a
Fastball
ball.
awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for round number 2.
Number 12.
So coming to the plate, Harrison Bader. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready once again, Lane Thomas.
Leading off for the Indians.
First
the right
pitch
fielder.
on its way.
Lane.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. In now for Cleveland.
Now
Cam Gallagher.
The catcher
could really use a knock here. 0 for
Gallagher.
3 in the game so
Ball
far.
that's outside.
And he lays off there 1-0.
That's ball
And he
2.
won't bite at that one either. It's
2-0.
2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Healy. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Rhodes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Hey!
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey!
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
With the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Number 32 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 32.
At the plate, Darren Obradove. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising
Zero.
so far on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this
That
one.
pitch is out.
McKenzie is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Tim Cool. Last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at bat. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to
Off
work
the
with,
plate,
and
ball
you
1.
can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2. A sinker that misses for a ball. And he lays off the pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2.
Take it
Count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he takes
number 4.
So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line.
I'm out.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just a 1 run will be allowed to score.
The designated hitter.
Right now is the designated hitter, Sean Obradove.
Zero.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
A ball and a strike now. Who on third? Correa is at second with nobody out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Gallagher is after it. Throw down to first, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Number 22.
Number 22.
Ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Second and third here, one man out. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run is in to score from third. Now an 8-4 ball game. Number 37 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. And Robinson will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. Live but speared on a hop. He's down there on the first, and how about that one? Digging in to try it again, Oscar Mercado.
The center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. But this is his glove out there at second as he didn't have far to go to the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 15. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments like that. Maybe that's the case right here.
High fastball is in there. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Alex Healy. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Alex Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Goldie Obradovich.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time.
Number 12.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2. So striding in, Andres Jimenez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Andres
Jimenez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a ball strike. Called strike 0-2. And the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez.
He hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So digging in now. Naylor. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Settling in now Lane Thomas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
0-2.
The ball
1
and
ball,
2
2
strikes.
strikes now.
Naylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at. Hunter Wood will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 44.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren Obradovich. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Tim
Next to the Twins, the third baseman, Tim Hu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. The runner at first with no outs here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hand.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. Obradovich isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. They close the gap to 3 now. Emmanuel Kate takes the ball now to inning number 9, looking to close the door. Carlos Correa will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Line to the right side. Oh, he misses it. Ignores his coach. He's jumping for home. He comes across the score. To an 8-6 affair. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Sean Obradovich. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. A runner at second, nobody out.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Naylor is calling for it. down. Digging in now, number 22. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. Turned on down the line. Naylor has it. And he'll take this one back for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Robinson, comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Mercado moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday.